Tyler? That's my Tyler.
I don't think so. Yeah,
That's Tyler.
I'm guessing they're doing water building or something.
Just for that, I'm going to come and sit by you. Just for that, I'm going to come and sit by you.
That's actually Tyler. That's weird. What if he was second in the team tackles on Friday?
I don't think he's playing.
Oh, you definitely not. Oh, there's Will. Will?
38 seconds.
I could write names on Victoria to break it the gender barrier.
Yeah,
Look at Jamestown.
that is a big difference. They try.
One's doing side, one's doing They got their chance.
Yeah, that is a big
I feel like I might be asked to go back on Friday. It wouldn't be, and I would honestly be okay with it. Do I want to go? Yeah. It wouldn't be for the gas. Yeah, actually, I guess I kind of a tank sucks. I gotta see this GPS map. If I turn my W9 phone, and then $80. Kind of how much I made in a week. Yeah. It depends on the week. Depends on the week. Equals also the taxes. I guess they're going to be taxed.
Good afternoon and welcome to Hannah Field. We have got junior varsity football coming up here this afternoon on the Highline Activity Network as the Highliners get ready to take on the Jamestown Blue Jays. It's going to be the matchup on Friday night for the varsity over in Jamestown. But tonight, the junior varsity, and I'll tell you what, junior varsity team here for Valley City off to a 4-0 start on the year. They have yet to allow a point in their first 4 games. And talked with Coach Aaron Heck here earlier. George Straub is the defensive coordinator, and he says that Coach Straub has done a great job getting their schemes ready. Last week against Fargo Davies, they defeated the Eagles 30-0, even though playing a team that had more kids and a little bit bigger group of kids as far as size, not numbers, but size. But the Highliners held their own and came up with a big 30-0 win. A couple more home games still on the schedule. Of course, they'll have to make up that Wahpeton game that was rained out here a couple of weeks back. But today, it's the Highliners and the Blue Jays here from Hannah Field on a gorgeous afternoon. Lots of sunshine, and there is a wind. The wind that's coming out of looks like it's coming out of the southeast wind here this afternoon. And so we'll keep an eye on that. I'm sure that'll affect a little bit on the passing game. But, of course, the Highliners, they like to run the football. Kickoff is coming up. It's the Highliners and the Blue Jays junior varsity football right here on the Highliner Activity Network. There's the kickoff, and we are underway here from Hannah Field Junior Varsity Football. Jameson Muchler brings the kickoff back across the 30, out to the 32-yard line, and that's when we get things started for the Highliners here this afternoon against the Blue Jays. Highliners, of course, in their dark blues, tops, bottoms, and helmets. The Jays in the road whites with the blue pants. From the 33-yard line, it'll be first down and 10 for Valley City. Bryson Heck working at quarterback. Uncle Aaron will be giving him the calls. Aaron Heck, the head coach, offensive coordinator. George Straub, the assistant coach and D coordinator. Caden Amon working in the backfield for Valley City. He, along with Jonah Harstead, will be getting some of the carries here this afternoon. Heck in that pistol formation, about 3 yards back. Turns and the pitch. Wide side goes to Damian Modlin. Modlin across the 35 and gets out to the 36-yard line. Modlin with a gain of 3 yards. Brings up second down and 7. Second and 7 coming up here for the Highliners. Thomas Newman on the tackle there. A lot of this is a freshman team with a few smattering of sophomores that will be here as well. From the 36-yard line, second down and 7 for Valley City. 2 slots. Amon the lone setback. Receivers wide both sides of the field. Heck in the formation. Churns gives Amon right up the middle. And Amon stood up, and he pushes the pile across the 40 out to the 41-yard line. Good carry there. Close to a first down. Going to be about a yard short of the first down for Amon. And the tackle was made by Vaughn Romsdahl. So Amon with his first carry. Out across to the 41. He picks up 5 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 2 for Valley City from their own 41-yard line. Heck again has 2 slot receivers. Amon the lone setback. Now he'll send Modlin in motion. Handoff and stopped at the line of scrimmage. There was Amon. He was stood up right at the point of attack. So it'll bring up a 4th down and long. And coming up defensively there for the Blue Jays. I don't have a 74. There he is. Eric Levine on the tackle. That is 74 there. Eric Levine on the tackle. No gain for Amon. So it'll bring 4th down and 2 for Valley City. 2 receivers wide here to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Amon the lone setback. From the 41-yard line, it is 4th down and 2 for Valley City. Muchler started in motion. Now goes back to the far side as Heck changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Has Muchler again in motion. Amon gets the handoff and again hit from behind. Second effort, fumbled the game that's kept by Bryson Heck. Heck still has it. I thought it was a dive play. I got completely fooled. Did you too, Tegan, our cameraman? He got completely fooled on the play, and Bryson Heck kept it. And it would have been a first down even if it was kept on by Amon. Great fake there by Bryson Heck. Everybody in the stadium, including the two of us up here from the Highlander Activity Network, were fooled. But now the play is going to go back. It is a first down for Valley City. That's, or is it? Hang on a minute. It is a first down. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 50-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 9, but it is going to be enough for a Highliner first down. First and 10 for Valley City. Great fake by Bryson Heck. That's why you just keep watching. Oh, man. Great fake by Heck, and he picks up 9 yards in the first down. From the 50-yard line, first and 10 for the Highliners. Modeling in motion. Handoff goes to Muchler here to the near side. I'm sure of it. 45 to the 40, and he is going to be brought down after a first down carry. And that'll be taken down. Lucas Schleppitz on the tackle there, down to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on the carry for Jamison Muchler. So second first down in a row for Valley City. First and 10 from the Jays 39. Going from left to right. Muchler in motion. Now Heck stops. And they set up trips here. 3 receivers to the near side. Heck, play action, keeps it himself. Running up the middle. Bryson Heck, grab from behind. He will get a couple of yards on the play. Looks like it could have been maybe a busted play. Tackle made by Thomas Newman for the Jays. But he will get a couple of yards down to the 37-yard line. Gain of 2 brings up second down and 8. Second and 8 from the Jamestown 37-yard line. Heck will send 2 receivers split out wide to the far side of the field. 2 here to the near side. Amon the lone setback from the 37-yard line. Heck churns, gives Amon right up the middle, inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Was wrapped up there by Vaughn Romsdahl. And it's a gain down about 3 yards to the 34-yard line. So it'll bring up third down here for Valley City. 3rd and 5 from the 34-yard line for the Highliners. Third down play coming up. A line of scrimmage is the Jamestown 34. Opening drive for Valley City. Started at their own 33-yard line. From the 34. Third down play. Heck gives to Amon. Bounces it here to the outside. He gets to the 30-yard line. He is going to be short of a first down by about a yard. Needed 4. He got about 3.5. Noah Meisner there defensively for the Blue Jays, along with Lucas Schleppitz to the 30-yard line. So a pickup of 4 yards for Amon. Makes it 4th down and 1 for the Highliners from the Blue Jay 30-yard line. Wide receivers, 2 of them wide to the far side. 2 here to the near side. Amon the lone setback in the pistol. Bryson Heck. He'll send Modeling in motion. Gives Amon first down on the 4th down carry. Right up the middle and a first down for Caden Amon. He was stood up, but he is going to have enough for a Valley City first down. 3rd first down on this drive for the Highliners. Gage Freeberg on the tackle. Line of scrimmage at 27, so a gain of 3. First and 10 for Valley City. From the Jays 27. High snap, and Heck, it's on the ground, and it is going to be recovered by the Blue Jays. It was a high snap. Heck could not come down with it cleanly, and it's a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by Jamestown at the 30-yard line. So a loss of 3 on the play for Bryson Heck, and now the Blue Jays will take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line on the turnover after a nice drive by Valley City. Then could not connect, fumbled, and a first turnover. So the Jays will have it 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 3 minutes, 56 seconds to go in this 10-minute first quarter. Two receivers wide here to the near side for the Jays. Thomas Newman, the freshman, working at quarterback. From the 30-yard line, Newman, screen here to the near side, incomplete. Then intended receiver Caleb Sheely. So an incompleted pass brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line. The nose of the football just now touching the 30. Again, a fumble on the... We'll get you an update, too. Also, the Hunter tennis team, they are playing in their section tournament in their playing match today against West Fargo. We got some updates from that. That started at 4:30. We'll get some updates for you here in a moment. Back to pass. Newman pumps. He's throwing deep. He's got a man open. Incomplete. Newman overshot his intended receiver. Had him open on that far side. Damian Modlin was beaten by Jackson Jarrett, but overshot him. Incomplete. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Traylon Cope won the first set. Seth Zeltinger won his first set. And Kai Kringley won the first set in the singles. Casey Kruger and Miles Taylor, they won the first set. And Alex Roggelstead and Emmett Olson won the first set in doubles. Again, we'll have updates on that throughout the evening in that play-in match in the EDC tennis tournament going on over the North Courts. Newman in the shotgun, back to throw on 3rd and 10. Throws far side, has the screen complete, and coming up there and making a play defensively after a short gain of 5 yards was Caden Amon. But it is a 5-yard pickup for the Blue Jays. Keelan Harstead on the completion. That will bring a 4th and 5 for Jamestown from their own 35-yard line. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Junior varsity football live here on the Highlander Activity Network. Tegan Zahn, our cameraman, Paul McDonald with you here at Hannah Field. Another perfect day for football. I think any day that's not raining is a good day for football. From the 35-yard line, pitch here on a 4th down play to the wide side of the field, and that's going to be a 1st down carry on 4th and 5. They got the 1st down. They went to the ground, and Noah Meisner on the carry for Jamestown. So after 3 straight pass plays, they go on the ground. And Meisner steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Needed 5, got 6. That is the first down for the Jays. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. James in the white helmets with the Blue Jay logo, white jerseys, blue pants from the 41. Going from right to left. And there's our first whistle. And our first flag is a false start against Jamestown. So back them up 5. Brings a 1st and 15 from the 46-yard line. So again, in that tennis, they play a 3-2 lineup. 3 singles, 2 doubles. The winner of that will move on as the number 7 seed into the EDC tournament later this week. Here's a throw over the middle on 3rd down. Intercepted at the 40-yard line. Interception. And I believe that is Sanchez on the interception. It is Victoria Sanchez. She nearly had one when we had the game against Fargo North here. That time right between the 2 and the 4. Victoria Sanchez on the interception. And the Highliners come up with a big defensive stop, and they will have it 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. On the double team, Newman was trying to go over the middle. Sanchez undercut the route and came up with the interception. So 1st and 10 for Valley City at the 41-yard line. So one turnover deserves another. From the 41, Modlin in motion, gets the pitch wide side of the field. Damian Modlin across the 40, out to the 44-yard line. Gain of 3 yards there by Model brings up second down. And about 7 yards to go here for Valley City. Xander Nodolicki on the tackle there for Jamestown. The gain of 3. Second down and 7. A minute 30 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Each team now with the turnover. From the 34-yard line. Bubble screen, Heck here to the near side, has his man modeling across the 50 into J territory, inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That is going to be another Highliner first down. The bubble screen here to the near side to Damian Modeling, and he'll take it down to the 43-yard line. Gain of 13 yards on the first pass play and the first down. For Valley City, that is their third first down here. From the 43. First and 10 in J territory. Muchler in motion. Handoff goes to Amon. Is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and he is going to be wrestled to the ground. Ball came free, but he was already down. Last off the pile there for the Jays. And I apologize, but the roster I have not in numerical order, so I got a quick search for the numbers here. There he is, James Horgan on the tackle. I apologize. From the 43-yard line. I do want to thank Bill James, head coach of the Blue Jays, for getting me the program and giving me the traveling roster for this 9th and 10th grade football game. No gain on the play for Amon. Here's a pitch to Modeling. Far side of the field to 45. Inside the 40. Gets down to the 39-yard line. A gain of about 4 yards there for Modeling. So it'll bring up a third down for Valley City. And that is going to be the final play of this first quarter. So we have got 10 minutes in the books. Your score at the end of 1 quarter of play. It is Valley City nothing, Jamestown nothing. We're back with the second quarter. You are watching Highliner Junior Varsity Football right here on the Highliner Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you. Cameraman Tegan's on. We are live at Hannah Field as the Highliners taking on Jamestown Junior Varsity Football here on the Highliner Activity Network. Highliners have a third down and 4 from the 39. Here's a handoff to Amon. He's got running room in the first down to the 30. Bouncing outside 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Caden Amon on the first play of the second quarter. No flags on the field. 39 yards and a touchdown. And the Highliners are on the scoreboard first with the 39-yard touchdown run by Caden Amon, a 5'6", 145-pounder. And now the 2-point conversion. 2 receivers wide to the far side, 2 here to the near side. Amon the lone setback. Heck sends Muchler in motion. Bryson Heck keeps it himself, cuts it inside. He is not going to get it. So the conversion is no good. We come back up the field with 9:49 left to go here in quarter number 2. It's Valley City 6 and Jamestown nothing. This is Highliner Junior Varsity Football on the Highliner Activity Network.
trying to be.
A drive that was set up by the interception by Victoria Sanchez, and the Highliners marching it downfield. And a score on a 39-yard touchdown run by Caden Amon. There's the kickoff. It's an onside kick. Hit one of the up men, and Jamestown will fall on it. That was an onside kick. Hit one of the up men and rolled, and Vaughn Romsdahl was able to get to it and cover it up. So the Jays will have good starting field position after that short kick. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jays from the 41-yard line. And that, of course, as I mentioned, that interception, they threw 3 straight pass plays and then got a first down on 4th and 5 on a run. And then they open up the 1st and 10 with a pass. And again, as I mentioned, Victoria Sanchez stepping in front of it, undercutting the route, coming up with the interception. And that led to the touchdown drive from the 41-yard line, Valley City. Jamestown, 1st and 10 from the 41. Thomas Newman at quarterback. Bubble screen far side, and it's complete. 40-yard line to the 45. Nice catch out across the 45 to the 49-yard line. Boy, that was a ball kind of bobbled a little bit, but holding on to it. And coming up with the completion, it'll be first down. That was Lucas Schleppitz on the completion. And it'll be about a couple yards short of the first down. Gain of 8. So it'll be 2nd down and 2. We'll get you up on that tennis here momentarily. From the 49-yard line, receivers wide both sides of the field. Newman in the shotgun on a 2nd and 2. Goes to the handoff here on the inside. And Harstead on the carry. He is caught from behind and thrown down for a loss. Damien Modlin on the tackle as he wrapped him up and threw him down. And that was Noah Meissner on the carry, but check that, was number 33. That was. So it'll be a loss. Let's see, they'll give him a loss of a yard. That makes it a 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 for Jamestown. That was Keelan Harstead on the carry. He's standing next to Newman, the quarterback. 2 receivers, both sides of the field. Newman back to pass. Throwing far side. Has a man complete. First down at the 45. A little stutter step. Gets to the 40. Still on his feet inside the 40. Down to the 39-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there for Jamestown. And they're going to have a first down, their second first down here this afternoon. Caleb Shealy on the completion. Down to the 39-yard line, 13-yard pickup. And it'll bring a first down for Jamestown, their second. 1st and 10 at the Highliner 39-yard line with 7:49 to go here in the second quarter. 6-0, Highliners leading. Newman under center, pitches. Here's a halfback option pass, throwing over the middle, incomplete. Noah Meissner was the quarterback throwing, or the halfback throwing. Schleppitz, the intended receiver, overshot him, incomplete. So pulling a little razzle-dazzle, going with a halfback option pass. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. Alex Roggelstead and Emmett Olson, they won their doubles match, as did Casey Kruger and Miles Taylor. So the doubles sweep for Valley City, taking on West Fargo. All 3 of the singles matches, Trey Cope, Kai Kringley, and Seth Zeltinger were up 1-0. From the 39-yard line. Bubble screen again here to the near side. Pass is complete. Meisner on the reception to the 35 to the 30. Near sideline 25-20. And he's pushed out of bounds by Caden Amon inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That's a 21-yard completion. On the screen here to the near side. And it is enough for another first down. Newman is a 4 of 7 passing for 47 yards and a couple of first downs. Kai Kringley just won a number 2 single, so that clinches the match for the Highliners. So waiting to see how they do in the other 2 singles with Traylon Cope and Seth Zeltinger. Newman back to pass on first down, throwing deep in towards the end zone, tipped and incomplete. Pass was intended for Max Rittenbach, and it's an incompleted pass. It'll bring up a second down, 2nd and 10 for Jamestown at the Valley City 18-yard line. 7:20 here in the second quarter. Listening to Highliner football and watching it here on the Highliner Network. Well, if you're a Viking fan, Valley City State Viking, Minnesota Viking, and a Highliner fan, you are smiling on this Monday. All 3 winning over the weekend. More football here for you on Monday. 4 straight days of football. What better way to do it? We're going to have 5. We got Thunder football tomorrow. 2nd and 10 from the 18. Newman back to pass. Looking. Now rolling here to the near side. Newman throwing to the end zone, and his man was out of bounds. Incomplete. His man was already kind of out of bounds. Would have been an incompleted pass anyway. Caleb Shealy was the intended receiver. So it brings up 3rd down. Actually, Seth Zeltinger lost his first set. And now leading here in the second set. 3-2. That's at number 1 singles. Kai Kringley won his match at number 2 singles. So the Highlanders have clinched it. They won both doubles matches. They'll be the number 7 seed heading to the EDC tournament on Thursday. From the 18-yard line, 2nd down, 3rd down play coming up here. Newman rolling out, looking to throw. Side has his man complete. That's going to be to the 10, to the 5, and that's a touchdown for Jamestown. The swing pass on the far side. Noah Meister on the completion, and he'll take it in from 18 yards out. And the Jays get on the board. That is the first points allowed by the Valley City Highlander defense this year in 5 games. And this is the 5th game, so 18 quarters. And that's the first points allowed. An 18-yard touchdown completion. So it'll be first 6-6 your score. Jamestown going to go for 2. Newman in at quarterback. 7:03 to go here in quarter number 2. Low snap, has it. Churns gives to his tailback, and he is not going to get in. So the conversion no good. Keelan Harstead on the carry. So we come back up the field with 7:03 left to go here in quarter number 2. Your score, it's a Highliner 6 and Jamestown 6. We're back with more. You are watching Highliner Junior Varsity football from the Hannah Field on the Highliner Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at Hannah Field. 7:03 to go. Blue Jays on an 18-yard touchdown. Newman to Meissner. Have knotted things up here. 6-6. 2-point conversion, no good. And now the Jays will kick off. Back deep to receive is Modlin. And the end-over-end kick, taken by one of the up men at the 25-30. That is Amon across the 35-40. And Caden Amon, nice return out to the 44-yard line. Caden Amon with a 19-yard return, and the Highliners will be out First and 10 from their own 44-yard line with 6:56 to go here in the second quarter. Highlanders will send one receiver here to the near side. That's Parker Ahmed. Caden, the lone setback. Two slots and one receiver split out wide to the far side is Connor McMenamin. Bryson Heck in the pistol. Gets the snap. Turns. Gives Caden Ahmed across the 45 out to the 46-yard line before being wrapped up and brought down there after the short pickup. And Eddie on the tackle. That'll be a gain of 2. Brings up second down and 8. 56 yards on 8 carries so far. That's 7 yards a pop for Caden Ahmed. Of course, throw in there a 39-yard TD run from the 46-yard line. It is second down and 8 for the Highliners. Heck in the pistol. Bubble screen near side. Has his man complete. Muchler to the 50. And Jameson gets into Jamestown territory to the 49-yard line. Short of the first down. Lewis Gelberg on the tackle, part of the tackle there for the Jays, along with Jackson Steele to the 49. 5-yard pickup. So it brings up third and short here for the Highliners. Modeling in motion. Heck on the handoff. Gives it to Amon, and Amon is going to have the first down as he gets to the 45-yard line. They'll pull him back, but Gaden will have enough for the first down to the 45-yard line. Keelan Harstead there defensively for the Jays, along with Lucas Mimong. Out to the 45-yard line. He'll give him a gain of 4 yards on the carry, but it is an Highliner first down. 5 first downs here for Valley City. First and 10 from the Jamestown 45-yard line as we approach 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter in a 6-6 game. Heck, here comes the counter back to the way to Muchler, and that is read perfectly and dropped for loss. Lucas Mimong on the tackle. No gain on the play. That brings up a second down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Mimong is a sophomore. And they travel with several sophomores and freshmen. Matt Stockert, of course, the head hockey coach for Jamestown, along with Ryan Williams and Sean Jenner, the coaching staff for this 9th and 10th grade team. From the 45-yard line. High snap. Bryson Heck comes down with it. Now he's got to ad-lib. He's going to run with it, and he is going to get a yard, and that's it. He had to ad-lib and started running for his life after the high snap. And brought down after a yard pickup. That'll bring up third down and 9. Tackled by Connor Eddy. So a gain of about 1 yard there on the quarterback keep for Heck after the high snap. Had to ad-lib, and we have a timeout taken by Valley City. Timeout on the field, 3:46 to go here in the second quarter. It's Jamestown 6, Valley City 6. This is junior varsity football from Hannah Field on the Highliner Activity Network. It is a 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Highliners. So from the Jamestown 44-yard line. Heck, handoff. Caden Amon. Amon works his way to the 40 and then stood up there. Short pickup, actually going to say back to the 42. Just a couple of yards on the pickup for Caden Amon. So it'll bring up 4th down for Valley City. Let's see where they actually put the ball down. They're going to put it down at the 41. So it'll be a 3-yard pickup for Amon. And brings up 4th down and 6 for the Highliners from the Jamestown 41-yard line. Receivers wide both sides of the field. Also slots on both sides, or wing backs, if you will. Caden Ammon's directly behind Bryson Heck. He's in the pistol. Heck throwing near side. He's got his man Modlin complete, and Modlin gets away from a tackle at the 40. He's at the 35-30, and Damon Modlin is brought down inside the 30-yard line, down to the 27-yard line. Nice job there by Modlin. Harstead coming up defensively and makes the tackle along with Steele, but is a pickup to the 28-yard line, but we do have a flag on the play, and it is going to be against Valley City. So it takes away a great play as Modlin was able to get away from the initial tackle and had the 1st down, but a race and all. First penalty on the Highliners. So the holding penalty will mark off the 10 yards. Back to the 48-yard line. Each team now with 1 penalty. So the Highliners have a 4th down and 13 from the 48-yard line. And they're going to punt the ball away on a 4th and 13 from the 48 in a 6-6 game. Heck approaches, and the high boomer. Big kick. Hits at the 25, rolls inside the 5 and into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. 48-yard punt, no return. And that was a big kick by Bryson Heck, and that wind pushed it a little bit. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jays as they come out on offense with 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in this first half. At halftime, we'll let you know what's coming up on the Highliner Activity Network. We'll get you caught up on the score from the tennis, the EDC matchup, as Valley City taking on West Fargo in the play-in match. And we'll have that coming up along with stats. That's all at the half. From the 30-yard line, 20-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Highliners, or for the Jamestown Blue Jays, pardon me. At the 20, after that 48-yard punt by Brian Heck that went into the end zone. From the 20, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 here to the near side. Newman back to pass. Rolling far side looking. Now he dumps it off far side, and actually that's on Newman. He's got his man complete, and that's going to be a long touchdown on the far sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Jamestown. I'll double check, but I think that might have been Jackson Steele on the throw. Just kind of lofted it. And found his man along the far sideline. But, hold it, we got a flag on the play. Ineligible man downfield against Jamestown. So that negates an 80-yard pitch and catch. And it'll bring it all the way back. It was a nice throw, and Steele just lofted it over the defense. Had his man right in stride on that far sideline. But it'll go for naught. The ineligible man downfield penalty will make it 1st and 15 from the 15. Second penalty on the Jays. So 1st and 15 from the 15 for Jamestown. And again, that was a nice 80-yard completion. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Actually now working at quarterback, Ryan Kallenbach. Working at quarterback here for the Jays. He's going to get under center from the 15. Pitches. Here comes the reverse. Back here to the near side. Caden Alman stays home. Can't make the tackle. Across the 15 and out to the 20-yard line. It'll be only a gain of 5 yards. They come back with the reverse. And a gain of 5 yards on the reverse. Brings up second down. That was Caleb Shealy on the carry. That is his first carry. And for Valley City, looked like Schweer was in there defensively on the tackle. Will Schweer there making the play for the Highliners. From the 20-yard line, it is now second down and 10 from the 20. Rolling near side, Kallenbach looking to throw. Throwing near side, he's got his man completed to the 40 and down to the 45-yard line. Schweer and Modlin on the tackle, but out to the 45. Gain of 25 and a completion for a first down. Noah Meisner on the completion. And another Blue Jay first down. It'll be first and 10 at the 45-yard line, and the Jays want to take a timeout. That is their first. 1:27 to go here in quarter number 2 is Jamestown 6, Valley City 6. We're back with more junior varsity football from Hannah Field on the Highliner Activity Network.
That's the way I want to go.
Did I speak?
That's what picture.
I'm not even talking. I didn't even
I'm Thunder football game. It's 6-6. Don't go to 10.
As they come out of the timeout, each team has taken one. 1:27 to go here, second quarter. Jamestown from the 45-yard line have a first down and 10 from 45. Kallenbach gets a snap. Throws far side, hand incomplete. An incompleted pass brings up second down and 10 from the 45. And starting the game, Newman started at quarterback. Now he's in the wide receiver as a slot, and Kallenbach is at quarterback. He's back to pass on second and 10. Running up into the pocket. He's going to be wrapped up by Caden Nauman. He's going to get some help, and the sack back to the line of scrimmage. So third down and 10 coming up here. That is Christian Butler on the sack along with Caden Nauman. It'll be no gain and bring up third down and 10 for the Blue Jays inside a minute to go here in the second quarter in a 6-6 tie. Junior varsity football here live from Hannah Field. From the 45, two receivers near side, two receivers wide to the far side. Kallenbach back to pass. Rolling here to the near side. Under pressure. Gets away with a little stiff arm. Looking downfield. Looking and now throws as he's hit. It's up for grabs and incomplete. It was a dying quail into that stiff wind, and he was throwing and running for his life as Scott Rohde was chasing him down. And it's going to be an incompleted pass, and it brings up fourth down and 10 from the 15-yard line. With 25 seconds to go. Now Newman will go back into quarterback. Kallenbach, as he was running for his life, went directly to the sideline. Then got shaken up a bit. From the 45, it'll be fourth down and 10 here for the Jays. One receiver here to the near side. That's Jackson Jarrett. Three receivers wide to the far side. Newman now in a quarterback. From the 45, he's looking to throw. And whistle, and that stops the play. Flag on the far side. False start against Jamestown. Again, in the play-in match, we'll update you there. Valley City and West Fargo in boys tennis. The play-in match. The 7 versus 10. The winner will take on number 2 seed. More on that coming up at halftime, along with what else is on the horizon for the Highliner Activity Network. We're going to have another day of football for you tomorrow. Back to pass. Newman rolling, looking to throw, looking. Now he'll tuck and run to the 45-50. Newman to the 45. Makes a nice move inside Highliner territory down to the 40-yard line. That's a 20-yard scramble and enough for a first down. He did get out of bounds. So first down for the Blue Jays on that 20-yard ad lib. It'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown at the Highliner 40-yard line with 12 seconds to go here in this second quarter. And now Jamestown is going to take their second timeout. And we'll do the same. 12 seconds to go, second quarter. It's Valley City 6, Jamestown 6. This is Highliner football on the Highliner Activity Network.
He made peace between Israel and Pakistan.
All by himself.
He's that guy. You're not that guy. Jack is that guy.
It is a first down and 10 for Jamestown at the Highliner 40-yard line. 12 seconds to go. I doubt they're going to heave it because they're going right into the teeth of that strong southeast wind. Newman at quarterback. Back to pass. Looking on the logo. Now rumbles far side. Still looking. Sets up. He is going to heave it downfield and it's going to fall incomplete. Boy, he threw it into that wind and it just came up incomplete, which will bring up a second down and 10 with 2 seconds to go from the 40-yard line. On the near hash, Thomas Newman, freshman. But he threw that one 40 yards in the air. And just coming up incomplete. So from the 40, 2nd and 10 for Jamestown. 2 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Game tied 6-6. 3 receivers wide to the far side of the field. 2 here to the near side. Empty backfield for Newman. From the 40, snap, back to pass. Here comes pressure. Rolling out of the pressure. Near side, looking, and he's going to be brought down from behind. He will pick up about 3 yards on the scramble. Caden Amon on the tackle, but he did pick up about 3 yards on the scramble. And as the way, our first half comes to an end. So your score at halftime here on the Highliner Activity Network, it is Jamestown 6 and Valley City 6. We're back with more junior varsity football and our halftime show coming up on the Highliner Activity Network.
For halftime, honestly. JV first.
This is more intense than
Hi, Curtis.
Hi.
This is like Chico baseball, I guess.
This is like middle league.
This is what it's
Dude, middle league felt so good. Like, all I honestly, I was watching them at the game, they, like, they kick ass.
So did you post?
I don't know what you said.
It's basically, if you go to a school that's not doing one for sport, like, you better hope to God you play baseball or like, because no scout, because with like football and basketball, if you're like a freak of nature, you're gonna be good at baseball. Because, like, you can be a freak of nature and helps, but like a random girl that plays basketball, if you're not tall enough, and that's basically, in football, if you're not like, you don't have a good but in baseball, it's all like hand-eye play.
All you do is Phil.
How you
See it. We love the game. Let's play 30. No, we discussed it.
Or tennis. I'm a scout for tennis.
We got it.
Scout for
that'd be crazy. Esports is funded by the club, not tennis. If that like is how it's gonna be fished, I don't know.
I don't think they have it.
I don't know.
I get why tennis isn't funded.
Esports is probably like a lot. I guess it also depends on
About that one.
what kind of med school
Underrated. No,
Paul McDonald back with you here at Hannah Field at the half. Game tied 6-6 here at the half. And taking a look at some numbers here, Jamestown, 90 yards through the air in the total offense in that first half. They had 33 yards on the ground, 123 yards of total offense for Jamestown. And for Valley City, again, after that 39-yard long touchdown run by Caden Ahman, not much offense since that time for Valley City. As Ahman, 56-60, has 63 yards on the ground, leading the way there for Valley City. Also, Bryson Heck, he has 9 yards on the ground, 10 for Damian Modlin, and 11 from Jamison Muchler. 11, 21, getting my numbers here, 84. I'm doing math in my head. My father would be proud of me. And 93 yards total on the ground, 18 through the air. So 111 yards of total offense for Valley City, 123 yards of total offense for Jamestown. Highliners got on the board first after Victoria Sanchez interception. A 39 touchdown run by Caden Ahman with 9:49 to go in the second quarter. The 2-point conversion failed. That made it 6-0. And also the Jays got back an 18-yard touchdown pass. Newman to Meisner. The 2-point conversion failed. That made it 6-6. That was with 7:03 to go in the first half. And that is where we stand, 6-6. Those points, the first points scored against Valley City's defense here so far this year in 5 games. Update from the EDC play-in tennis match. The Highlanders will win it. Waiting for the number 1 singles, Seth Zeltinger. He lost his first set, and it was down 5-4 in his second set. But Trey Copeland won at number 3 singles. And also Kai Kringley won a number 2 singles. Casey Kruger and Miles Taylor won their doubles match. Alex Rogelstead and Emmett Olson won their doubles match. So the Highlanders will move on as the number 7 seed into the EDC tournament coming up here on Thursday. As they will, this is a 7 versus 10 matchup in the play-in round. And so, again, they will be the number 7 seed coming up here as that tournament will continue on Thursday is when the EDC will continue the tournament, and we'll try to get you before we log off here tonight when the Highliner boys will be playing here on Thursday. And look for the EDC tournament, and let's see, it'll be coming up Thursday. They will take on Grand Forks Red River. That is the third match, so they will play Grand Forks Red River on Thursday in the EDC tennis tournament. Here we go as we start the third quarter. Valley City will kick it off. Game tied 6-6. A low end over end kick on that far sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds. And so the penalties in that first half. Jamestown 3 penalties for 15 yards. Highliners had 1 for 10, but one costly ineligible man downfield penalty negated an 80-yard touchdown pass for Jamestown from Kallenbach. And his receiver was Harstead, and that was a perfectly thrown ball and straight down the far sideline, 80 yards for the score, but an ineligible man downfield brought it back on the kickoff that goes out of bounds. It is a illegal procedure against Jamestown, so they'll walk off the penalty and or against Valley City. So Jamestown will start things 1st and 10. They'll have very good starting field position. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Blue Jays. Game tied at 6-6. Thomas Newman, a quarterback in that first half, was 5 of 11, 65 yards, threw that one pick, but also threw the touchdown. And he is in a quarterback again. Back to throw. Screen here to the near side. Complete. And Amon wraps up the intended receiver, the ball carrier, Meissner, as Noah Meissner makes the catch, but then wrapped up and brought down for, well, they're going to give him a yard gain. 1 yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Meissner, now his fourth catch for 65 yards. He has the touchdown from the 41-yard line. Second down and 9 coming up for Jamestown. Going right to left from the 41. Man in motion. Low snap, Newman rolling out, looking to throw. Newman being chased, tripped up, and stays on his feet and then stepped out of bounds. As he was tripped up as he was running away from Will Schweer. Was able to stay on his feet and get out to the 44-yard line, so scrambled for 3 yards. Will bring up a 3rd down here and 6 for Jamestown at their own 44-yard line. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. Just about a minute to go. A minute on here in the third quarter. Game tied at 6. Have a couple more Highliner football games, junior varsity games here on Monday night. I think they still have to reschedule the Wahpeton game, and then I think they have also Grand Forks Central that'll be coming into town. Back to pass, looking Newman again. He wants to go deep, far side. He's got his man incomplete, looking over the middle, right between the numbers and the seam, and overshot his intended receiver. That'll bring up a 4th down play. He had Jackson Jarrett, who had his man beat. Comes up a little bit short. So the incompleted pass brings up a 4th down and 6 for Jamestown at the 44-yard line. Highliners, if they do win that match today, that'll give them 6 wins this year, which I do believe is a school record for number of match wins during the regular season. From the 44-yard line, Newman in the shotgun. 3 receivers near side, looking one way. Now he wants to go the other. Now he's going to have to scramble. Newman looking. Now he stops and throws. Ball tip complete at the 40. To the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Jackson Steele. Boy, that was a heads-up play, but I think he was past the line of scrimmage. So hang on. There is a flag on the play. But I think that maybe Newman was past the line of scrimmage when he threw that one. The line of scrimmage was the 44-yard line. I think he threw it from the 45. Yep. Illegal forward pass And that's loss of down, so it'll be, or actually no loss of down, but an illegal forward pass. He was past the line of scrimmage. But, boy, what a great play, though, by Newman just to extend it with his legs. And then Steele coming up with the completion and rumbling for the touchdown. So another penalty negates a nice touchdown here for Jamestown. The 5-yard walk-off. Fourth penalty against the Jays. So now makes it 4th and 15 from the 39-yard line. 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Game tied at 6. Three receivers here to the near side. Fourth down play from the 39. Back to pass Newman. Rolling, near side, being chased, sets up, throws, fires near side, and incomplete. Just overthrew his intended receiver. That'll bring up a ball going over on downs. Keelan Harstead was the intended receiver. But as Thomas Newman throws a nice ball, and that was with a little bit of help from the wind. So the ball will go over on downs. And the Highliners will have very good field position. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Jamestown 39-yard line with 8 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Game tied at 6. So Bryson Heck and a quarterback. Tyler Cota now working. He's a wide receiver to the far side of the field. He was going to come out. Now comes back in. He's to the far side. 2 here to the near side. I'm on the lone setback behind Heck from the 39-yard line. Muchler in motion. Hand up backward, reverse the other way with Modlin. Modlin running him. He's got to the 35, 30, 25, 20. Being chased 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Damian Modlin. No flags on the play. 39-yard rumble for the touchdown. And the Highliners, for the second time tonight, have a 39-yard touchdown run. They faked the handoff to Muchler. They came back with a counter with Modlin, and Damien had green grass in front of him and takes it in from 39 yards out. Highliners take a 12-6 lead with 8:23 left to go in this third quarter. Now they'll go for 2. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Amon the lone setback as they go for 2. Muchler in motion. Handoff goes to Caden Amon, and he buries his way but will not get in. And the conversion is no good. So we come back up the field with 8:23 left to go in this third quarter. Your score now reads Jamestown, Valley City 12, Jamestown 6. We're back with more junior varsity football from Hannah Field on the Highlander Activity Network. So Valley City, after stopping Jamestown on downs, Jamestown virtually stopped themselves. They had a 44-yard touchdown pass play, but Thomas Newman was over the line of scrimmage, and they had to erase it as he was an illegal pass. And the Highliners, one play, 39 yards, and here's the kickoff now, and now whistle dies, kills the play. Also here on the near side. So we are going to have them kick it over again. I think Ryan Schneider is our white cap here this afternoon. I think that's who it is down there. So the 5-yard walk-off. Third penalty on Valley City. 20 yards on 3 penalties. 4 for 20 for Jamestown. But a couple of costly penalties have taken touchdown off the scoreboard. Good crowd here on hand, too. Boy, Let's see, we're about 3/4 full here in the bleachers on the near side. Here's the kickoff on the far side. This is going to bounce, and it is picked up at the 27-yard line to the 30, 35, 40, across the 45, and down. Nice return on that far sideline, and I'll try and get a number, but it is a massive white and blue. They did not see who returned it for Jamestown. I believe it was Shealy. But it was a nice return, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jays from their own 47-yard line. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Valley City leading at 12-6. Highlanders again off to a 4-0 start, or 4-0 on the year. And that touchdown scored by Jamestown in the second quarter, the first points allowed by the Highlander defense for their junior varsity. From the 47. 1st down and 10 for Jamestown. Whoop, movement on the line, no flag. Throw here to the near side, Kallenbach, and incomplete. Kallenbach now in at quarterback, and threw it here to the near side looking up. It's incomplete. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. So now Newman lining up as a wide receiver. And Ryan Kallenbach, the freshman. So from the 47-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Back to pass, Kallenbach. Under pressure. Gets away. Still looking. Rolling far side. Throws downfield and incomplete. A little bit too high for his intended receiver. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Seth Zeltinger at number 1 singles. Lost in the second set in a tiebreak. So he loses 2 sets to none. But the Highlanders will win that play-in match 4-1 as they won both doubles. Kai Kringley and Trey Cope have won in the other singles match. So 4-1 the Highlanders winning. Now 6 and 7 on the year, and they are the number 7 seed, and will move on and take on Grand Forks Red River. State runners up last year in the second round of the EDC tournament coming up on Thursday. From the 47-yard line for Jamestown, facing a 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers on both sides of the field. Kallenbach back to pass. Throwing far side, incomplete, a little bit low on the pass attempt. And the receiver couldn't come up with it cleanly. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So 4th down coming up here for Jamestown. Somehow they picked up a yard. The ball's on the 48, but the line of scrimmage is the 47. Somehow they picked up a yard on an incompleted pass. Okay. From the 47-yard line, it is a 4th down here for Jamestown. Low snap, Kallenbach. Bubble screen here to the near side. Meiser complete at the 50 and wrapped up. Gets away from a tackle. He's still on his feet. He's got the 1st down and more to the 40. He's to the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown. Noah Meisner got out of the grasp of Damian Modlin here on the near sideline and rumbles it in for the touchdown. No flags on the play. And the Jays, just like that, have come back and tied it up on a 53-yard completion. Kallenbach to Meisner. And now going for that 2-point conversion, that all-important conversion, with 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Boy, a great job by Meister. Got away from a couple of tacklers, especially Modlin. Modlin looked like he had him wrapped up. And then it was just a foot race to the end zone. Low snap. Kallenbach has it. He's looking to run. He looks for the corner. Trying to cut the corner, and he is going to be stopped. Muchler there for Valley City. Also there in the tackle, Parker Amon. So the run failed. We come back up the field with 7:34 left to go here in the third quarter. It's Jamestown 12, Valley City 12. You are watching Highlander Junior Varsity Football on the Highlander Activity Network. Seven minutes, 34 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. We got a dandy here. It's Valley City and Jamestown in this junior varsity matchup, tied at 12. Highliners, again, first points they've allowed this year. Low kick, gets past Parker Alman. Now he's just going to fall on it at the 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Highliners with 7:31 to go. At the 25, 1st and 10. Bryson Heck in the pistol. Has Caden Alman back behind him. Now he'll send a man in motion. That's Muchler. Here's a reverse back to Model. They just scored on this play last drive, and that is a carry out to the 30-yard line. A host of Jays on the tackle after a gain of about 5 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 5 for Valley City. So a pickup of 5 yards. Well, they're going to give him 6 out to the 31. So we'll give a 6-yard pickup here to Maudlin. Maudlin now with 55 yards rushing on 5 carries, including that 39-yard touchdown. From the 31-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Mac Muchler in motion. Turn, Heck, and the hand up by Heck gives off to Alman. Alman is hit and brought down after a short pickup. Boy, Meissner just bear hugged him and threw him to the ground. And they might give him a yard pickup out to the 32-yard line. That was a tough yard gained for Alman. And it brings up 3rd down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Third down play coming up. Heck brings him up to the line. Receiver wide to the far side. Parker Alman. Whoop, get onside. There we go. One here to the near side. Now they send a man in motion. They come back with the counter here to the near side to Maudlin. And Maudlin's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. He'll get a couple yards. But great lateral pursuit there for Jamestown. As Meissner was there defensively on the carry. That was a nice lateral pursuit. And also maybe Eric Levine also there. Another just a yard pickup. So they strung that one out nicely. Brings up 4th down, Highliners. 4th and 2 from the 33-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. I'm on the lone setback. Heck now sends Maudlin in motion. Gives it off. Now we got I think we might have a procedure maybe. Offside, Jamestown. Ooh. So Jamestown going to be called for the offside. That is the 3rd penalty for the Blue Jays that have cost them 2 brought touchdowns back. This one gives the Valley City Highlanders a 1st down out to the 38-yard line. 5 penalties for 25 yards for Valley City, or for Jamestown. But it'll be 1st and 10 for the Highlanders at the 38. Again, a gorgeous night for football. The shadow of the press box now stretching across where the ball is here in the near hash. The rest of the field bathed in sunshine. 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. From the 38. Heck, bubble screen, and they call incomplete. Yeah, they'll say it was a incompleted pass. So incomplete. That is the first incompletion by Heck. He goes 2 for 3 with 18 yards now. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Second play coming up. The ball marked on the 38-yard line. Modlin in motion. Heck pitches fumble. The ball's on the ground. It is loose. Picked up by Modlin back at the 25. And he is going to be stacked up and brought down. He's going to lose yardage all the way back to about the 28-yard line. So that is going to be a 10-yard loss on the fumble. So that is the first. That's only the second negative play here for Valley City in this one. 3:49 remaining. So the loss all the way back to the 28-yard line. They need to get out to the 48. So my Moorhead Matt tells me that's 3rd and 20. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Bryson checks Almond back behind him. Back to pass, Bryson Heck looking. He wants to go deep. It's going to be tight, slightly underthrown, tipped, and caught. Parker Almond makes the catch. The ball was slightly underthrown. It was tipped, but Parker Almond stayed with it, comes up with a completion and a first down at the Jamestown 48-yard line. Big time play there. The ball was tipped. Great defense by the Jays. But the ball was tipped and went up in the air. Almond kept the concentration going, comes down with it at the 48-yard line. That is a 24-yard completion from Heck to Almond and a Highliner first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's Modlin in motion. Heck gives to Amon. Amon picks his way inside the 45 and then brought down at the 44-yard line. They get a little forward progress to the 44. Gain of 4 yards there for Amon. 68 yards on 12 carries now for Caden Amon. Actually, they'll move it back to the 45. So make that just a 3-yard pickup. And he has 67 yards on 12 carries. So 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line. 2:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Valley City and Jamestown Junior Varsity Football here on the Highliner Activity Network. Modlin in motion. Muchler to the lone setback. He gets the handoff right up the middle to the 40. And Jameson takes it to the 36-yard line right up the middle. And Jameson Muchler with a nice carry and a first down to the 36-yard line. Picks up 9. And another Highliner first down. 1st and 10 from the 36. As we approach 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers far side, 1 here to the near side. Bryson Heck says something to Damian Modlin. Muchler to the lone setback. Now Modlin comes in motion. And keeping it, Bryson Heck at the 35. And then a host of tacklers bring him down for maybe, I think they'll give him out to the 45-yard line. There are 3 of 4 Jays there defensively, with Malachi Robinson leading the way. To the 45, gain of 1. Heck now has carried the ball 5 times for 10 yards. So from the 45, it is 2nd down and 9. Modlin in motion. Hand up goes to Muchler. Muchler goes right up the middle, and Muchler pounds his way, but will be pushed back. But he'll get a couple of yards. So a 3rd down play coming up here. Jameson Muchler on the carry. And the last J to get off the field, Gage Freeberg. Also Eric Levine there defensively. But a gain of a couple yards to the 33-yard line. So it is a 3rd down coming up here for Valley City. Coach Aaron Heck gives Bryson Heck the instructions, sends his few quarterback back out to the huddle. Final play of this 3rd quarter, barring a defensive penalty more than likely, or an incompleted pass. From the 33-yard line, it's 3rd down. Heck looking to throw. Throws near side. Well, I jinxed it. There's an incompleted pass. I just kept my mouth shut. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Highliners. We'll call 4th and 7 from the 33. 8 seconds remaining. Glad to be with us, joining us here on the Highliner Activity Network when you're watching here in Valley City or from our friends to the west in Jamestown. The varsity plays Friday night at Ernie Gates Field. They're going to play one more time, homecoming week for Jamestown, and they'll be playing at Ernie Gates Field Friday night, 7 o'clock. Jamestown getting, I think, are ranked in the top 5 here in the 11A poll. So it is 4th down and a whole bunch. Bryson Heck is to punt the ball away, but they need an 11th guy out there. Now they finally get him out there just in time. Here's a snap, high punt, wobbler, and hits, takes a big time Highliner roll at the 10, be down by Will Schweer, and they'll down it at the 7-yard line as well. Down at 26 yards, no return. So Jamestown's offense comes back on the field with 8 seconds to go. That clock should have ran. This should be the end of the quarter. Oh, never mind. There's a flag on the play. I think because maybe getting that last guy on the field was the problem. The the clock did not run. That should have at least run down the final 8 seconds of the quarter. The officials having a conversation. I think that might be what the conversation is. That since it was that the clock should have run down, so we should be starting the 4th quarter and flip sides. We will wait and hear, or at least see, what the official has to say. Illegal participation. That was that last man coming onto the field. 4th down. So either way you slice it, it'll be a penalty on Valley. Another 5-yarder. That is their 4th penalty for 25 yards. So they'll take it back to the 40-yard line or thereabouts. Actually, should be the 38, but who's counting? 8 seconds to go. Let's see if they run the clock here. Snap. Heck has it. Here's the high punt. Spiraling kick. Beautiful punt by Bryson Heck. Hits and takes a little bit of a Jamestown roll and bounce right in the arms of Damian Modland at the 18-yard line. So that'll be a 22-yard punt, no return, and that will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We've got 10 minutes of football left to go. 4th quarter coming up. It's Valley City 12, Jamestown 12. You're watching Highliner Junior Varsity Football on the Highliner Activity Network.
No, I'd actually go to Arkansas. They close at 10. We're going after. Can we go after? Yeah, I actually do.
No, I didn't. I wanted in.
If we got Gabe, I would, but I also have to write the story
Yeah,
tonight.
that's what I'm like, nah.
I'd write it while I'm driving. I give my fucking typewriter out.
Paul McConnell back with you here on the Highliner Activity Network as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Game tied at 12. And a reminder, coming up tomorrow, more football. We'll have Thunder football for you right here. A couple of games beginning at 6 o'clock. Thunder football here on the Highliner Activity Network. Again, earlier this afternoon, the Highliner tennis team in the East Region play-in match, 4-1 winners over West Fargo. So the Highliners, the number 7 seed, will be taking on Red River. So here comes Jamestown on the handoff on the first down play after the punt. Much of a gain there on the Keelan Harstead, I believe, on the carry for the Jays. And we have an injured Highliner slowly getting up is Scott Rohde. He was in on the tackle. So the carry out across the 15, and they mark it out to the 18, so no gain on the play. Brings up second down and 10 for Valley City, or for Jamestown at the 18-yard line. Just starting things here in the fourth quarter. Game tied at 12. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Newman at quarterback. Pitch here to the near side to Meissner. Meissner trying to get around the corner at the 20. Does. Sidestep the tackler. Still on his feet to the 25. He's across the 30. Nice run out to the 31-yard line. Bryson Heck there defensively for Valley City, along with Dylan Hunt. Out to the 31-yard line. That's a 13-yard carry and a first down for Meissner. He's got 2 carries, 19 yards. Both were for first downs. So first down and 10 from the 31-yard line for Jamestown. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. For some reason, chess just came into my head. From the 31. Back to pass, looking to throw. That's Newman. Throws near side. Has his man. Jarrett complete. Across the 35 out to the 36-yard line. Schweer and Heck on the tackle for Valley City. Big, tall target. Jackson Jarrett on the completion. Out to the 37-yard line. That was a gain of 6. First catch of the game for Jarrett. 71 yards passing on 7 of 15 throwing for Newman. From the 37-yard line. Second down play coming up. We'll call it 2nd and 4 for Jamestown. Empty backfield. Newman back to pass. Looking under pressure. Brought down, fumbles the football. And the Highlanders have it. Caden Almond to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. The sack was by Jamison Muchler, picked up by Amon on the fumble recovery at the 21-yard line and returns it for the touchdown. And with 7:54 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Highliners take the lead at 18-12 with the conversion pending. So you can give a minus 16 on the running play by Newman on the sack by Muchler. And then the fumble recovery and return by Caden Amon. And now they'll go for 2, but not before timeout. Timeout taken by Valley City. 7:54 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Your score, it's the Highliners 18 and Jamestown 12. We're back with more. You are watching Highliner football on the Highliner Activity Network. So we come out of the timeout. 2-point conversion coming up here. Bryson Heck on the conversion. Turns, gives Caden Amon, and Amon again cannot get in, so the run fails. So we come back up the field with 7:54 left to go here in quarter number 4. And your score now reads Highliners 18, Jamestown 12. We're back with the kickoff. This is Highliner Junior Varsity Football on the Highliner Activity Network.
That's tough. That is tough. That's wrong. What? No. No. I can't. No.
Back here at Hannah Field on this Monday Night Football. I mean, the Cowboys and Eagles will play later, but here we've got the Blue Jays and you're an Eagles fan, aren't you? Yep. Go Cowboys. Anyway, Deegan's on, our cameraman here, who's a Eagle fan. Here's the approach and the kick by Bryson Heck. Oh, boy, he got to put a foot into that one. Got a little bit of wind aid. It goes into the end zone and a touchback. Eagles Cowboys Monday Night Football later on tonight, but here we've got real Monday Night Football in this junior varsity game. 7:54 remaining, 18-12. Highlanders making an overture to go to 5-0. If you know me and you got that reference, please text. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays from the 20-yard line. Well, let's see if they bring Colin Beck. Yep, Colin Beck back in at quarterback. He and Newman have been alternating here in the second half. Colin Beck, the freshman. Ryan in the pistol from the 20 to throw. Far side, complete, has his man, and then a quick wrap-up and tackle. That was Modlin on the far side that came up with a quick play and made sure that Caleb Sheely wasn't going to go any further. So only gain of a couple of yards out to the 22-yard line. Second catch for Sheely for 15 yards. From the 22-yard line. Second down and 8 for Jamestown. Man in motion, and the handoff goes to Sheely, trying to get around the corner, and he is wrapped up and brought down. Check that. That is number 10 on the carry. And the Highliners, that was Will Schweer that comes up with a defensive play as Asher Williams was trying to get around the corner on the handoff on the jet sweep, lost a yard. Brings up 3rd and 9 from the 21-yard line. That was a great defensive play by Schweer. They went with a jet sweep with the sophomore Asher Williams and brought down for the loss of a yard. So it is a 3rd down here with 6:18 to go. Colin back to pass. Looking, rolling, near side, throwing. He's got Jared complete, but Bryson Heck on him immediately. A short pickup out to the 25-yard line. Gain of 4 on the completion. Second catch for Jared. He's got 10 yards. Only going to actually say back. They didn't give him forward progress. So he's at the 23-yard line. Only a gain of 3. Or 2, actually. So to bring up 4th down here for Jamestown. Look like they're going to punt the ball away. It is 4th and about 7 from the line of scrimmage is the 23-yard line. First punt of the game, and we've got a whistle, and that blows the play dead on the far side. And it looks like it'll be false start against Jamestown. So it is a false start against the Jays. So back up 5 more. 6 penalties for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage now back to the 18. And here's the punt. High punt, short punt. Highliners are going to get out of the way of this one. It'll roll to the 30, inside the 30 as it took a big-time Highliner roll and is then down at about the 27-yard line. That one went up in the teeth of that wind. Jackson Steele on the punt, and it's going to be down at the 26, 27. 9-yard punt, no return. So the Highliners, with 5:57 to go, would like to seal the deal here, leading 18-12. Have a 1st and 10 from the Jamestown 27-yard line. Heck in the pistol. Turns, handoff, Caden Amon at the 25, and Amon is brought down by most of the Jamestown defense to the 20-yard line. And Vaughn Romsdahl last off the pile as he led the tackling brigade there after a gain of 7 to the 20-yard line. 70 yards rushing now for Caden Amon on 13 carries. It is 2nd down and 7 from the 20. 5:20 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Highlanders leading at 18-12. Amon on the carry and gets away from 1. And then Meister's trying to strip the ball. We got a late flag coming in, and this might go against Valley City as the flag was downfield. And the official here on the near side threw it. And it was away from the play. So probably a holding call downfield against Valley City. Well, we'll wait and see. Face mask, Jamestown. I take back what I said. So the face masking penalty will be an automatic 1st down for Valley City. And the carry by Amon got down to the 15-yard line. They'll go half the distance to the goal. They'll take it down to the 5. So it'll be 1st and goal to goal here for Valley City from the Jamestown 5-yard line. As we approach 5 minutes to go, now officials discussing things on the far side. Could be possibly where to eat afterwards. I have a few suggestions, but I know where I'm going. And actually, they went half of the distance to the goal. They went too far forward, so it'll be back to the 8. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Bryson Heck on the reverse back here to the near side. Gets it off to Modlin, and he is in for the touchdown. Damian Modlin takes it in from 8 yards out. His 2nd rushing touchdown. And the Highliners with 4:49 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Now lead at 24-12 with the conversion pending here. So Modlin has a 39-yard run, now an 8-yard run. And Caden Amon, he's got a couple of touchdowns, a 39-yard run and a 29-yard fumble return. On the 2-point conversion, Heck turns, gives to Caden Amon up the middle, and this time he gets in for the conversion. So Amon gets in for the 2-point conversion, and we come back up the field with 4:49 left to go here in this 4th quarter. Your score now reads Valley City 26 and Jamestown 12. Back with that kickoff. This is Highliner football on the Highliner Activity Network.
Oh, no, Christian's out. Christian's gone. Yeah. Dude, him, Sam, my main person, I'm saying yesterday. I felt that empowered me.
Oh,
I'm gonna write my.
no, I don't know if it's actually
No, he is. Christian Vila gets hurt.
Is that what they're supposed to do when someone gets hit? It's real? Yeah. Feel that?
No, they get hurt. They support it. Are you a conservative? Are you a dumb conservative?
Oh, you're dumb.
I'm more on the liberal side than conservative. There's no way you're Trump. I'm a Biden lover.
I'm an
How much you get paid? How much you get paid? I get $40 a game. To write about something. That's $40 an article, so I can do it on some random issue. I have an artist. I have my first article on the varsity game comes out tomorrow.
You know why I'm an anarcho captain?
Ah!
Okay, no. Okay, I'm
Hey, 6:30.
As we had a long time out there, an injured Highliner was Christian Butler, but he comes off under his own steam. Christian, the 6'1", 265-pounder. So the Highliners now will kick it off with 4:49 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Valley City leading at 26-12. We'll have a quick post game here tonight. And take a look at the stats and wrap things up. And let you know what's tomorrow night here on the Highliner Activity Network. And there's the kick, a little short kick here to the near side, and out across the 35, and a good return there by the Blue Jays. And that's going to be Max Rittenbach on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. They're going to make it out to the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Jamestown from the 38-yard line. 4:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. And let's see now who it would be, Kallenbach or Newman out at quarterback. Actually, we'll have a third QB out there now for Jamestown. That is Jackson Copeland now out there at quarterback. So Jackson in the shotgun. He'll turn, and on the handoff, across the line of scrimmage, out close to the 39-yard line. Keelan Harstead on the carry, gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Harstead's third carry, 1 yard. It is 3 carries. So from the 38, 2nd down and 9 coming up for Jamestown. Jackson Copeland, the freshman in the quarterback, third quarterback used today by head coach Matt Stockard. Roll, the low snap goes right through the wickets, and he's going to have to fall on it all the way back at the 24-yard line. So a low snap that went right through the legs of the quarterback, and he had to go back and fall on it. And it'll be a loss back to the 25. That is a 13-yard loss on the bad snap. So back to the 25. It'll bring up 3rd and a whole bunch here for Jamestown, as they need to get out to the 48-yard line. So we'll call 3rd and 23 with 2:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers here to the near side. And on the jet sweep on across the out to the 30-yard line. That was Isaac Dubin on the jet sweep carry. And he will get 5 yards out to the 30-yard line. Still well short of a first down. That'll bring up 4th down and 18 from the 30-yard line. That'll send Steele back in punt formation. Line of scrimmage is the 30. Damian Modlin is back deep to receive. Gets the good snap and the kick away. High end-over-end kick. Takes the Jamestown roll at the 42-yard line. That is a 28-yard punt, no return. With 1:56 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Highliners on top, 26-12. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Valley City at the 42-yard line. With 1 minute, 56 seconds remaining. We're in quarter number 4. Highliners look like they will move to 5-0 on the year. Now Parker Amon is going to come over to the sidelines, and he'll be joined with the rest of his teammates as Jamestown takes a timeout. So a timeout taken by Jamestown. 1:56 left to go here in quarter number 4. 26-12 advantage Highlanders. You are watching Highlander football on the Highlander Activity Network.
Like the whole time. Do you know what we're talking about? Yeah, they can do it this again.
1:56 left to go here in quarter number 4. And the snap, handoff. Jamison Muchler on the carry, goes up the middle. As it's going to be just a steady diet of run here for the Highliners. A gain of 3 there for Jamison. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Jamestown still has 2 timeouts remaining if they so choose to use them. Sanchez wide here to the near side. Her interception set up the first score of the game for Valley City. Heck in the pistol from the 45-yard line. Bryson turns, gives. Muchler was hit in the backfield, stayed on his feet, rumbles across the 45 and gets out to the 47-yard line. Picks up a couple yards there. Some subs coming in here for Jamestown. Joshua Dickerman now checking in the front line for Jamestown. So the Highliners leading it. They need to snap it probably one more time. This could be the final play of this football game. Highliners will improve to 5-0 on the year, with Grand Forks or Watford City actually coming up next week. Here's Heck, turns, gives. Muchler hit in the backfield, stays on his feet, though, and gets to the 50-yard line. Wrapped up and brought down there after a short pickup, but he stayed on his feet and picked up a couple of yards. James Horgan on the tackle. So a gain of a couple there for Jamison, and that will be the final play of this football game. Your final score here, it is Valley City 26, Jamestown 12. Back with our postgame. You are watching Highlander football on the Highlander Activity Network.
Don't go yet.
Final score here tonight, 26-12. Valley City picks up the win. The Highlanders now 5-0 on the season. Let's take a look at the final stats in this one for the Blue Jays, as they had 25 yards rushing total. They didn't run the ball a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 carries, 25 yards on the ground total, 94 yards through the air, as it was Newman throwing 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was 7 of 15 for 72 yards. So 7 of 15 for 72 yards passing. Did have a touchdown. And he had one interception. That interception set up the lone score. So actually 101 yards here passing tonight for Jamestown. So again, for Newman, 7 of 15, 72 yards, one touchdown, one interception, and throwing one past Meisner, that was incomplete. And Ryan Kallenbach, he was 3 of 8 passing here this evening for 29 yards, and he had one touchdown as well. Leading the receiving corps was Meisner. Meisner caught 3 passes for 65 yards, and he had 1 touchdown or 2 touchdowns here tonight for the Blue Jays. On the other side for Valley City, they did it on the ground while the Jamestown Blue Jays were doing it through the air. The Highlanders did it on the ground, 175 yards rushing as a team here for Valley City, as they had 42 through the air, 217 yards of total offense for Valley City. And leading the way was Caden Amon, 12-15, had these total up 82 yards. There it is, 82 yards on 14 carries for Amon. 10 yards rushing for Bryson Heck, 54 rushing yards for Modlin, and 29 for Muchler on the ground. And Heck was 3 for 5 passing for 42 yards through the air, and 1 catch, 13 yards for Modlin, 1 for 5 for Muchler, and Parker Amon had 1 catch for 24 yards. The way the scoring went in this one for Valley City, after that Sanchez interception, it was Amon scoring on a 39-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion failed with 9:49 to go in the first half. It was 6-0 Highlanders, and then an 18-yard touchdown pass, Newman to Meisner with 7:03 to go for Jamestown on the ensuing drive, and they tied it at 6 as their 2-point conversion failed. Valley City went back up in the third quarter. It was a 39-yard touchdown run by Modlin. The 2-point conversion failed, and that was after the ball was turned over on downs by Jamestown. And with 8:23 to go in the third quarter, it was 12-6 Valley City. And then the Jays would come back on a 53-yard touchdown pass, Kallenbach to Meissner, with 7:34 remaining, and that made it a 12-12 score. Then in the fourth quarter, the Highliners scoring twice. First, a 21-yard fumble return after a sack it was Modlin with the sack, and Almond came up with a recovery, rumbled 21 yards for the touchdown. The two-point conversion failed, and with 7:54 to go in the fourth quarter, it was 18-12 for the Highliners. And then to wrap up the scoring, it was Damian Modlin, 8-yard touchdown run. Almond ran in the two-point conversion with 4:49 remaining in the game. That made it 26-12, and the Highliners winning it here this afternoon. So they are now 5-0 on the season, and they will now play on Watford City coming up here next week. Again, our next broadcast will be coming your way right back here from Hannah Field tomorrow as we have Thunder football. So we go to 5th and 6th grade tomorrow. Thunder football coming your way tomorrow, 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Couple of games for you tomorrow here from Hannah Field with Thunder football. The tennis team tonight, they won in 4 in their play-in match, 4-1 over West Fargo. So the Highliners, the number 7 seed, will take on Grand Forks Red River here this Thursday in the quarterfinal round of the East Region Tournament. Well, that's going to wrap things up here from Hannah Field. From my cameraman Tegan Zahn, our technical director Derek Bear, and of course all of our staff here at the Highliner Activity Network. We appreciate you joining us on a beautiful Monday night. Highliners stay perfect, 5-0 on the year as they win tonight by a final score of 26-12. Until next time, Paul McDonald saying thanks for joining us and so long from Hannah Field.